Friends, thanks to God, we carry on with another video tutorial. In this video, I'll teach you how you can test your workflow created in the previous video using the cURL tool. I suggest you to do that before connecting your workflow with your web page, just to make sure that you can access to your workflow. But you can also do that directly. However, if there is an issue when establish the connection between your web page and your workflow, it will take a little bit more time to discover the issue. That's why I recommend you to do that with cURL. But what is cURL tool? cURL tool is a command line tool that allows data transfer over various network protocols. Those protocols can be HTTP, HTTPS, and so on. This tool is very effective to interact with APIs. To use cURL tool, first, we need to make sure that our box already contains that tool, since some versions of Windows already comes with cURL. To validate if cURL is already installed in our OS, go to search bar in Windows and write CMD. Click to open. Once you are in the command console, type cURL version. Press enter. If you see a similar output like this one, it means that cURL is already installed in your box and you don't need to do anything else. But instead of this, you get that the cURL command was not found. It means that cURL is not in your OS and you need to install this one. To have cURL in your OS, go to internet. In the browser bar, write download cURL for Windows. In the options appearing, select this one, click in this one, of course, if you have this architecture. And once you download the zip file, go to downloads, unzip this zip, you will get something like this. Copy this folder, go to cUnit, and paste it here. You can do that directly in this unit, or you can create a folder. In my case, I have created a folder. This folder is called software, and inside software, I have pasted this folder. Open this folder, open this one as well, bin, and copy this path. Go to search bar in Windows, type environment variables, click in the option appearing. This one is in Spanish, but in your case you will be able to see this icon. Once you see this icon, click in this option, locate this section, environment variables, click in path, this button, and then in another window appearing, click in new and paste this path. Finally, click in OK. OK, go back to your command console and type this command. If you see this output, it means that cURL is available in your OS. If you have some issues, please let me know in the comments section and I'll be glad to help you. I have not done this process because cURL tool is already in my OS. Go back to n8n. So far, we have this workflow. This one is working fine. At the beginning, we add this chat trigger, and it is a very good option to start with this kind of trigger because we need to make sure that our agent along with the module are working fine and it is able to get connected to the database. However, if we want to test this workflow in WhatsApp, Telegram, or in a web form located in a web page, we have to change this chat trigger for a webhook. Apart from this, we will add a response webhook. Let's update our workflow and later I will explain what is the purpose of the webhook along with the response to webhook. We remove this chat trigger, click in open notes panel, look for a webhook, select this option. In the parameters, we need to do those changes. First, in path, let's specify the name of the channel. You can set any name that you want. About AI 123. In response drop down, select using response to webhook node. Of course, we need to add that one. If we don't add the response to webhook, then our workflow won't work correctly. Copy this URL. Later on, we will use this one. You can paste it in a notepad. Back to Canvas. Save the changes that we have done. Connect this webhook with your AI agent. Save it. To be able to test this workflow using cURL, we need to activate our workflow by clicking in this icon. Before it was in color gray, now it is in color green. It means that it is now active and we are almost ready to test this workflow using cURL tool. There are a few things that we still need to change. Open your webhook again. Make sure that you are using post instead of get. Save again. Open your AI agent. Find this section. As you can see here, it says that the prompt is being retrieved from the chat input. If we leave our AI agent like this, it will fail because our chat input does not exist anymore. It is here, but it is not connected to our AI agent. Instead of that, we have a webhook. So actually we can remove this one as well. We won't use this one anymore. Click in save. So if we leave our agent like this, it will fail. So go back here to the AI agent parameters. In the drop down, source for prompt, select define below, and here in this text area, write this: 2 opening curly braces and 2 closing curly braces. And inside them, write this expression. Why we use this expression? First, JSON is a variable or object containing the JSON data. Body, a property of the JSON, and message, a nested field inside body. Once we test our workflow with cURL, you will see all that here. Once you see this input in this section, you can also drag and drop here, and you will see that it is exactly the same. We're going to do that in a moment. Before carrying on, I'd like to tell that an expression is a piece of code or syntaxes that produces a value, can include variables, operators, and functions, is used in programming, math, or templates to dynamically compute results. Go back to Canvas. We are about to finish. If I am not wrong, we just need to add the respond to webhook. Not, it is here. Click in this one. We don't move anything here. Go back to Canvas, save. It looks like we are ready to test this workflow with cURL. The whole command to use in our CMD is this one. We paste the whole command here. We need to do some changes. Copy the URL and paste it here. Remember that we got taken this URL from here. Let me open the webhook node, and this URL is the one that we need to use in order to get connected to our workflow. Here in this part, we need to change the message. It is in Spanish. Put this one in English. In message, we need to set our prompt. It will be the prompt that we will be using. Copy all this. Before moving to CMD, click in this button, test workflow. If you don't click in this one, you won't be able in order to connect this workflow with your web page or test using cURL. Since we are using a free instance, as far as I know, it is not possible to keep this flow running, but if you go for a payment option, you will be able to do that. So go to your command line and paste the command that we got copied earlier. Minimize this window, and as you can see, our agent is working. Those icons mean that the node executed correctly. Go back to our CMD. We have the price here, $28. The Coca-Cola is very expensive, but of course this is not the real price. Okay, let's go to our table products in order to validate this price. 28. Go down a little bit. The product is here and the price is fine, 28. Let's try one more test. Remember, since we are not using a free instance, click in test workflow. Try to do this every time that you want to do a new test. If you don't do that, you will get an issue. This time we will search the price of 3 products. The products are milk, oil, and shampoo. Hit enter once more. Check it out how our agent is working. The workflow executed successfully. Let's check it out the output. It says shampoo has a cost of 45. Check this price in the table containing the products. The price is here, but it is very expensive, but that's okay. Finally, those prices are not real. Let's check it out. The second product, it is the oil. It says $38. Go to our table. The price is correct. And finally, for the milk, the price returned is $22. The milk product is here and it has exactly the same price. The agent is working fine, but if you have some issues, try to review this prompt. Add more rules, more examples, remove the instructions that are not required, and all those things will help you out in order to have a very good result. If you have some issues with this part, please share your question in the comments section and I will take a look on this. For the moment, we stop here. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.